The protagonist, Ye Huang, 16 years old, had just entered high school. He was the laziest among all lazy students. During P.E. class, the teacher kept yelling at him, "Hurry up, you are already at the very end." Because he could not get into the best public school in the county, his parents had to spend a lot of money to enroll him in this private school. While he was struggling, a girl ran swiftly past him, saying, "Make way." Her name was Zhang Shuiwei, the most beautiful girl in the class, and also his desk mate. At that moment, when Ye Huang saw her, his entire mind turned pink. His face grew hot with embarrassment as he thought, "Ugh, so annoying. I sit next to you too. Can't you show me a little kindness?" He forced himself to keep running, thinking this is bad. "I can't run anymore. Come on, my dear legs, just help me once." Suddenly, a strange object descended from the sky. "Target detected," it announced as it fired an electric shock into his body. "Target locked, miracle enhancement system, binding complete." Ye Huang fell to the ground. Who is talking, and what on earth is the miracle enhancement system? Zhang Shuai rushed over, worried. "Ye Huang, are you all right?" She helped him up accidentally, pressing her chest into his face, and he instantly felt that something big was happening. He puckered his lips and thought, "Hurry up, just one kiss, and I will be able to stand again." He continued dreaming about her alluring lips, moving closer and closer without realizing he was already back in the classroom. Wham! A book slammed onto his head. The teacher shouted, "Ye Huang." He stood up immediately, present. The teacher scolded him, "Student Ye, you can't even sleep properly." But inwardly, she cursed, "You brat. Even in your dreams, you dare have ideas about my daughter. How bold." She pointed at the board. "Translate this sentence. If you fail, copy it 100 times. Ye Huang cried, inside. "My beautiful dream was just getting exciting. Must the old lady torment me like this?" The whole class whispered, "Even I can't solve it. How could that lazy guy know anything? He deserves it. A toad wanting to eat swan meat. And he even gets to sit next to a beauty." He stared at the strange English words on the board, completely frozen, thinking, "What do I do? Forget it. I will just copy 100 times." Suddenly ting, vocabulary check, English proficiency +1, progress, 1/10. Beginner level. The teacher asked coldly, "What are you standing there for? If you can't do it, go copy the punishment." But he was still confused. What was that just now? Another ting, English proficiency +1. Ting ting ting. The notifications kept repeating. Wait, I suddenly understand all of these words. His progress instantly reached 11/100. Skilled level, he grabbed the chalk and quickly wrote the correct answer on the board. Everyone stared in shock. How is he that fast? No way, he must be writing nonsense. Ye Huang turned to correct her. "This ing should be ed to be correct," he said. Then he threw the chalk back toward the teacher and added, "This question is so easy it's not even worth saying. Please, next time, don't make such a basic mistake." The teacher froze awkwardly and answered, "Oh, Then she recovered and said, "Student Ye is absolutely right. Go back to your seat, let's continue class." Everyone was stunned. "What? How is that possible? That idiot actually got everything right?" they whispered. He turned and sat back down, and the lesson resumed. He was puzzled. Was that system just helping me? Things that only happen in stories are happening to me now. A small slip of paper appeared in front of him. What's this? It was Zhang Shuiwei handing him a note. On it she had written, "Let's walk home together after class. I need to ask you something," he thought. Yesterday, she didn't even notice me. Today, I'll show her what she can't reach. He stood up and held the note high. "Teacher, Zhang Shuiwei is passing notes and disrupting the class," he announced. The teacher snatched the paper and inspected it. Zhang Shuiwei looked miserable inside, silently wishing the ground would swallow her. "Don't listen to this idiot," she begged the heavens. Angry, the teacher exploded. "What is this? Since when did this girl have feelings for him? She used to mock him before?" Then, putting on a calm face for the class, she turned to Ye Huang and said, "Zhang Shuiwei wants to tutor you one-on-one because she cares about your studies. You should accept the help. Stay after class today so she can tutor you." "What?" he shouted. Zhang Shuiwei teased him from the side. "Good job, Mom. Let's see how I'll deal with you after school." The school bell rang. That's it for this period. As class let out, a young guy called over a couple of male students. "Hey, you two, come here." He grabbed both by the collars and said, "Ye Huang embarrassed our goddess like that. Do you agree?" They answered in unison, "No way, he ate the wrong liver today." "Right, there's gym later, let's teach him a lesson." At that moment, Ye Huang was lying under a tree, soaking up the warm sunlight. Ting, stamina +1, progress 1/10, level novice, he thought. No way. I can get stronger even with my eyes closed. If I could make money while lying down, that would be great. A breeze passed by, it smelled nice. When he opened his eyes, he saw Zhang Shuiwei standing in front of him. Are you sleeping here? Aren't you afraid? I'll tell the PE teacher? She asked. He stood up and replied. The beauty of the class wouldn't let something so trivial affect her poise. Would she? The male student who had been watching saw this and flew into a rage. Hateful Jasmine, stuck in a pile of dung. He thought. He grabbed a basketball and casually threw it toward Ye Huang. The ball cut through the air toward the two of them. Die! Ye Huang! The boy shouted. Ye Huang instinctively turned around and caught the basketball. Be careful, he said. Ting, reaction +1, progress 1/10, novice level. Ting, fist technique training, strength +1, progress 1/10, novice level. He glared and shouted, Tan Long, are you picking a fight on purpose? Zhang Shuiwei grabbed his hand in worry. Are you all right? You're scraped. I'll go get some disinfectant. It's just a small scratch. I'm fine, he replied. Tan Long on the other side was furious, but couldn't show it. He forced a smile. Come on, student Ye, I just accidentally misjudged the throw. That's all. Zhang Shuiwei turned to him. Tan Long apologized to Ye Huang. Now, he rubbed his chin and said, I told you it wasn't on purpose. Why should I apologize? How about this? Let's go one-on-one in basketball. If you win, I'll apologize. Without hesitation, Ye Huang agreed. Let's do it, he thought. Since you're causing trouble, I'll teach you some manners today. Tan Long, Zhang Shuiwei looked nervous. Tan Long's strength is basketball. No one in school can beat him. Why would Ye Huang accept that challenge? Quickly, the three of them headed to the basketball court. Hey, did you hear? Ye Huang is going to play basketball against Tan Long. Come watch. The match began. Tan Long felt completely confident. Ye Huang, this time I'll take back Zhang Shuiwei's heart. Meanwhile, Ye Huang analyzed the situation. With his physical strength, attacking head-on isn't smart. The boys on the sidelines whispered, Let's bet. Who do you think wins? Do you even need to ask? I heard the principal wants Tan Long for the school team. A sports star versus a nerd. Who wouldn't know the outcome? Zhang Shuiwei cheered. Come on, Ye Huang. You can do it. Ye Huang recalled his earlier experiments and had already figured out how the system's ranking worked. Experience from 1 to 10 novice, from 11 to 100 skilled level. Once reaching skilled level, his abilities could match professional standards, and my basketball shooting skill is already skilled level. The system suddenly activated. Ting. Auto activation skilled level throwing ability. Target confirmed basketball hoop. Throwing object basketball. Ye Huang turned his back to the hoop, confusing Tan Long completely. Then, with a relaxed motion, he casually tossed the ball backward. Ting. Auto weight calibration. Ting. Auto direction adjustment. Ting. Auto wrist force optimization. Swish. The ball went straight through the hoop. Everyone's jaws dropped. What? What just happened? No way. He wasn't even facing the hoop, and he made a perfect shot. Tan Long stared in disbelief. No, impossible. That guy's luck is insane. Ye Huang smiled. What's the matter? One shot and you're already scared. Tan Long ground his teeth in anger. Don't get too cocky. From now on, I won't let you touch the ball even once. It's my turn to attack. He drove past Ye Huang, thinking this lucky kid isn't bad. But not for long. I'll show everyone he knows nothing about basketball. And rushed in for a dunk. But Ye Huang anticipated him. Ting detect intent, auto boost leg strength, auto boost reaction. And Ye Huang stripped the ball cleanly. The boys cheered that the block was lightning fast. Zhang Shuiwei shouted excitedly. Tan Long felt humiliated, thinking he got blocked by someone shorter than him. Ye Huang called out one more turn. Don't be discouraged. Tan Long narrowed his eyes, wondering why Ye Huang was standing so far almost mid-court. The crowd gasped. Asking if he would shoot from there, Ye Huang closed one eye and tossed the ball over his shoulder, saying, End this game. The ball sailed and swished again. Tan Long collapsed to his knees, saying, No way, how could this happen? Students cheered nonstop, saying Ye Huang is amazing and begging him to teach them. Zhang Shuiwei glared at the noisy fans. Ting, thanks to throwing technique, collective admiration, +1 progress, 1/10 novice, Ye Huang thought proudly that with this system, he could do anything. But when he turned to gloat, Tan Long was gone because he had already fled in embarrassment, saying, There's no way I'm apologizing, don't dream about it. After school, everyone left. Only Ye Huang and Zhang Shuiwei remained in the classroom. She climbed onto him. He worriedly said, Zhang Shuiwei, this is the classroom. What are you trying to do? Zhang Shuiwei's face went cold. What do you think I want to do? You hide things so well. Every day, you pretend not to know, but you actually know everything. You've made me and my mom look bad. She held a pair of scissors in front of him. He trembled and quickly apologized. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. She spun and left. Forget it. Since you helped catch the ball for me, I won't make a fuss. And whatever happened today, no one is to say a word about it. If anyone tells, he breathed a sigh of relief. That woman's fierce. I'll have to be more careful from now on. At home, he called out as he entered the house, I'm back. Inside. His parents were arguing loudly. His mother snapped, the braised pork knuckle, why did you put so much salt in it? How can guests eat this? His father shot back. You told me to add it. Don't blame me. If anyone's crazy, it's you for marrying me. I'm the one who's blind to have married you. They carried on bickering while the guests sat there watching. His wife picked up a feather duster and shouted, You dare call me old? Say that again and I'll beat you. From outside, Ye Huang watched and thought, why are they arguing again? A wealthy, short-tempered customer slammed his hand on the table. What's going on with your noodles? Are you even trying to run this place? The woman owner snapped back. Mind your mouth. Can't you see we're dealing with something? Don't bother us. Ye Huang rushed over and tried to calm things down. All right, Mom, please calm down. Don't get so worked up. Dad, stop talking nonsense. The rich man fumed. This was his territory, and he had never been treated like this before. When Ye Huang praised his mother, she softened and smiled. That's better. You understand me. But the rich man flipped the table in rage and roared. That's it. Get him. His henchmen surged forward. Ye Huang's father stepped in, trying to defuse it. Boss, let's talk. If the noodles are bad, I'll remake a bowl for you. Don't worry about the cost. Just let me fix it. The rich man grabbed a beer bottle and struck Ye Huang's father on the head, causing him to collapse to the floor. Ye Huang ran to him, shouting, Dad. His mother rushed forward, crying, My husband, my husband. Ye Huang sized up the group and thought, these guys are making trouble. He grabbed the cleaver stuck in the cutting board and dashed over to the rich man in a blink. Ting, leg strength +1. Ting, speed skill activated. He planted the knife lightly near the man's throat and said calmly, Sir, this is my noodle shop. If you want to eat, you are welcome, but if you cause trouble, you are not welcome. Seeing the blade, the man paled. Hey kid, do not get excited, he muttered, hands raised. The man scowled, but then decided, fine, I will eat. He barked at his men, drop your weapons. No one moves without my order. Ye Huang smiled and invited him to sit. Your bowl will be ready in a moment. Back in the kitchen, Ye Huang set to work. Ting, cuisine adaptation triggered. Ting, cooking skill +1. With practiced hands, he sliced the meat into thin pieces using 2 knives. A steaming bowl was placed on the table. Ting, speed progress 11/100. Ting, cooking skill upgraded to skilled level. One of the thug's underlings whispered, Boss, why are you listening to that kid? The rich man replied quietly, A calf is not scared of a tiger. What choice did I have? If I say the food is bad, you will smash the place for me. The thug tasted the noodles and froze. Then he burst out. This is unreal. I have never tasted beef like this. So tender, so flavorful. Give me another bowl. Ye Huang brought the second bowl. His father stood dumbfounded. No way. The customer actually wants more. His mother scolded him in disbelief, and he shrugged. We ran out of soy sauce. I will go buy some. As he left the shop to get soy sauce, a frantic shout cut through the street. A young woman was being harassed by a group of men. She panicked, thinking about the extra shift she had taken at the costume shop today and how late she was getting home. Please, someone help me. One lecherous man grinned. Do not be dramatic. We just want to buy you a drink. We are fine guys. Honest. Ye Huang stepped forward from behind them, voice steady, enough, leave her alone. They sneered, look at the baby-faced kid trying to be a hero, not at home studying, playing savior here. Ye Huang did not back down. I am telling you once, go now. The men pulled knives. This brat has got nerve. Let him learn what it costs. One jeered. Ye Huang stooped, picked up a stone, and threw it with deadly accuracy. The rock struck one thug in the face. He went down clutching his eye, screaming in pain. Ting, throwing skill +2, progress 13/100. The others charged. Ye Huang picked up 2 more stones and flung them. Both hit their marks. The remaining 2 thugs were knocked down. Liming Ah stared in astonishment. What is happening? The scrawny-looking youth had just felled 3 bullies with nothing but stones. Helping the girl had raised Ye Huang's favorability, flirting skill +5, progress 6/10. He clenched his jaw, thinking, these scumbags nearly hurt her. They deserve that. Ye Huang reached out his hand to help the girl up. Are you okay? Can you stand? Lamenya stared at him, dazzled. So handsome. She stood up shakily. I am fine. Ye Huang blushed. Her skin is so smooth, like holding a peeled egg. Lamenya also blushed. Thank you for helping me. What about those guys? Should we call the police? He replied. Calling the police will not do much. They will just come back after a few days. Leave them to me. Seeing him approach with the stones in his hand, the thugs panicked. You stay back. We will call the police. Ye Huang scoffed inwardly. You are lucky I have not called the police first, and now you want to threaten me. He dropped to a crouch, playing with the stones in his hand, and spoke calmly. You three listen carefully. If I ever see you bothering anyone here again, the consequences will be like this. He flicked a handful of stones toward a wall, and they blasted small holes into it. The three thugs screamed, We swear! We will never come back. And one more thing, Ye Huang added, you are not allowed to bother her again. Yes, yes, we promise. They scrambled and ran away. Once everything was settled, Ye Huang's face fell. Oh no, the supermarket is closed. He quickly waved to the girl. Goodbye. Maybe we will meet again. El Mengya called after him. Hey, you did not even tell me your name. Then she noticed he had dropped something. What is this? She picked it up. It was his student ID. Her eyes lit up. So his name is Ye Huang, and he goes to Jitai High School too. Hee, you will not escape me next time. At home, Ye Huang lay in bed, muttering, why did the system choose a normal guy like me? Then, he suddenly slapped his forehead. Ah, I forgot to ask for her phone number. Even just her name. Ye Huang, you are doomed to be single forever. He commanded in his head. System, open my status page. A holographic interface appeared. Current attribute panel. Language proficiency, 20/100. Skilled level, mathematics 18/100. Skilled level, English 23/100. Skilled level, politics 21/100. Skilled level, cooking 19/100. Skilled level, throwing 13/100. Skilled level, stress resistance 9/100. Novice, charm toward girls 5/100. Novice. He groaned. Once a skill reaches skilled level, progress slows down a lot. From the next room, he heard faint voices and noise. He sighed. Those two again. So annoying. Ting. Auditory sensitivity, +1. Progress 1/10. Novice. He felt dizzy from the noise and yelled at the ceiling, Ah, I want to move out. Ye Huang walked to school with a tired, lifeless expression. Last night, those two would not stop arguing. I barely slept at all. In class, Tan Fei was surrounded by a crowd of fangirls. Fei, you are finally here. I waited a whole day. It felt like a year. Fei, are you feeling better? I made chicken soup for you. Fei, how do I look today? Hands behind his head. He yawned. So annoying. I did not get enough sleep. I do not have the energy to deal with you. Just put the gifts down and scram. This guy was the prince of the class, Tan Fei, younger brother of Tan Long. Only Zhang Shuwei sat quietly at her desk, completely ignoring him. Despite all the fangirling screams, her cold beauty only made the girls adore Tan Fei even more, but she looked anxious. Why is he not here yet? Did I overdo it yesterday? Is he scared? Some boys noticed her constantly glancing at the door and whispered, Zhang Shuwei is waiting for someone. Does she actually like someone? No way. That is big news. Who could it be? In our class, aside from Tan Fei, maybe class rep Chain Vaintao. Tan Fei's face darkened. Seriously, I skipped school one day and she is already in love with someone else. Then he remembered, my brother also skipped school today? No way. He slammed his desk in rage. If I find out who dares steal her from me, I will destroy him. Just then, Ye Huang stumbled into class. I have to catch up on sleep. I must. Zhang Shuwei immediately stood up. Ye Huang. She hurried over. I brought you an apple, my mom says. 1 apple a day keeps the doctor away. Ye Huang blinked, mumbled, oh, thanks, then collapsed face first on the desk, already asleep. Zhang Shuwei pouted. What kind of attitude is that? But then she softened. He must have stayed up all night studying again. No wonder his English is so good. Meanwhile, Tan Fei trembled with rage. How? That ordinary nobody, just because he knows a bit of English, he gets Shuwei's attention. A pearl falling into the mud. At the hallway, Le Mengya nervously stood in front of the classroom door. This is the right room. I wonder if he is here yet. Some boys noticed her. Is not that the beauty from class 3? Mengya? Why is she here? She must be here for Tan Fei. The girls glared murderously. What is she doing in our class? Trying to steal our A, Fei. Not happening. If she makes a move, we kick her out. Tan Fei smoothed his hair, smirking confidently. Lim Mengya, a senior girl coming to confess to me, wow, I really am irresistible. But she simply said to him, classmate, please step aside. Her tone stabbed his heart like a knife. She looked over and saw Ye Huang asleep at his desk. A smile naturally formed on her lips. Asleep this early, he is really something. Zhang Shuwei froze in shock. She is here for Ye Huang. Quickly, Shuwei rushed over and stretched both arms out to block her path. Excuse me, he is sleeping. Please do not disturb him. El Mengya crossed her arms and said, who are you? What does it have to do with you if I am looking for Ye Huang? Zhang Shuwei replied, I am his one-on-one study partner. If you want to see him, of course I am involved. El Mengya snorted. Being a study partner does not make you his girlfriend. Are you not overstepping? Zhu Wei raised her voice. Sleeping is also part of studying, and you, acting so flashy at your age, trying to be an old cow chewing young grass. Len Mengya snapped back. Who are you calling old? The boys around them were shocked. No way. 2 of the top 10 beauties of Jitai High arguing over Ye Huang, and that guy is still sleeping peacefully. El Mengya huffed. I will not argue with you today. Here. He left his student ID with me yesterday. Give it back to him. Zhang Shuiwei stammered. You too. Yesterday. El Mengya leaned in with a smirk, twisting the knife. That is right. We were together yesterday. He performed very well. Shuiwei's face turned bright red with rage. No way. Ye Huang is not like that. You are lying. Feeling victorious, Le Mengya strutted away. Compete with me. You are too inexperienced. The boys nearly cried. Look at Ye Huang's options. Both are school beauties, no matter who he wins big. Tan Fei slammed his desk, furious. No, Shui Wei is the goddess of both me and my brother. No one is allowed to take her. Ring, ring, ring. Class began, and the teacher walked in. Everyone turned to page 12. Today, we are learning functions. While the teacher lectured, Ye Huang continued snoring loudly. Zed, puff. Zhang Shuiwei was so smitten that even his snoring made her giggle. Hey, hey, even his snoring is cute. Tan Fei gritted his teeth. This guy, just by sleeping, he makes Shuiwei laugh. He suddenly stood up. Teacher, what is it, Tan Fei? The teacher asked. He pointed and tattled. Teacher Yang, I report that Ye Huang has been sleeping the whole day and disturbing my studies. The teacher said to Zhang Shuwei, wake him up. She gently nudged him. Ye Huang, wake up. But Tan Fei kept adding fuel. See that, teacher? He has no respect for school. He is affecting not only me, but also Shuiwei. Shuiwei immediately denied. No, he is not. Tan Fei schemed further. Teacher, I propose moving Shuiwei away from Ye Huang. Silence, the teacher barked. He threw a piece of chalk at Ye Huang. The boy jolted awake and grumbled. Teacher, at your age, could you lower your voice a bit? My heart almost failed just now. Which exercise do you want me to do? The whole class froze. No way. There is no chance his math is as good as his English. Right. Teacher Yang turned back to the board and said, work harder. Do not let me see you sleeping again. Ye Huang yawned lazily. What a joke. I already studied everything for this semester. Why do I need to listen? He immediately went back to sleep. Tan Fei nearly exploded with rage. This guy, even in homeroom, he dares act like this. He grabbed Ye Huang by the collar and yanked him up. You stupid monkey, get out of this seat right now. Zhang Shuiwei rushed forward. Tan Fei, stop it. But Tan Fei lifted him completely off the floor. From today on, know your place. Ye Huang slowly opened his eyes, voice deep and cold. Let go? I will not. Tan Fei shouted right at him. Ye Huang stared into his eyes, tone terrifyingly calm. I will say it one last time. Let go. Ting. Intimidating presence, +1. Progress 1, over 10. Novice level. The look in his eyes made Tan Fei shiver. That gaze was exactly like his strict father S. He stuttered, Dad. The classroom went dead silent. The boys pointed and snickered. Did he just call him Dad? LOL. Tan Fei's face went dark red. Damn it, Dad scolded me too much lately. I must be hallucinating. Teacher Yang slammed his desk. That is enough. Both of you, back to your seats, still furious. Tan Fei gritted his teeth. You two have so much energy. Huh, then solve this. He wrote a complicated problem on the board. This is from the county high school mathematics competition. If either of you solves it, you will represent our school in next month's contest, and today S incident will be forgiven. But if you fail, he smirked cruelly, I will call your parents to school. This will be written in your student record, and you can forget about staying enrolled here. Both yelled, what? Ye Huang's heart tightened. No, Mom and Dad spent half their savings just to get me into this private school. I promised I would not cause trouble. Teacher Yang concluded. You have 1 day, tomorrow in math class. I will collect your answers. This is no joke. I have never seen a function/triangle problem like this before. The question alone is nearly 10 lines long. Ting. Complex triangular function problem detected. Experience +1. Current progress 19/100. Ye Huang asked the system how much more experience he needed to solve the problem. Ting. Request received. Scanning problem. Analyzing. Analysis complete. At your current level, you need 81 more experience points to solve this problem. He paled. 81 experience points. How am I supposed to get that? He sighed. I have read this book so many times already. Reading it over and over does not seem to increase experience. Strange. He wondered why Tanfei seemed so confident. His entrance test scores were not that much higher than Ye Huang's. A voice cut through his thoughts. Hey, do you want some help? It was Zhang Shuiwei offering to help. Pride flared in him. You are underestimating me? This problem will not trouble me. After class, Tanfei stood at the classroom door holding the math sheet. The students buzzed nervously when they saw him. One bespectacled boy could not dodge Tanfei's grip. The older student grabbed him. Where do you think you are running off to? I am not going to eat you, Tanfei growled. The boy trembled. Ah, Senior Tan, what do you want me to do, Zhao Bo? Tanfei barked, tossing the sheet to him. Solve this by tomorrow. If you do not, I will break your leg. Understand? The boy collapsed to the floor. I will. Zhao Bo was known as the school's math ace. Last year, he represented the school in the county math competition. For him, this problem was nothing. Tanfei sneered. What can you possibly compete with me for? Then he noticed Zhang Shuiye below in the yard, holding a small slip of paper. Ye Wang took a step back, startled. Is she trying to ask Zhao Bo for help? He thought, I might have to handle Zhao Bo first. Ye Wang made his way to the library, swiped his student card, and stepped inside. No wonder this school has so many rich kids. Look at all these books. One day, I will read every single volume here. He headed toward the exam prep section. Sure, the math cram books would be nearby. Then, he almost bumped into someone. Oh, Ye Huang blushed and stumbled back. On the other side was a female student who suddenly realized she had been seen while changing clothes. She quickly covered herself and cried out, someone. The girl hurled the book at him. Get out, she snapped. Ye Wang covered his face but left 2 eyes peeking through. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to look. She lunged forward in fury and slapped him across the face. Go to hell, she spat. Ye Huang dropped to his knees, rubbing his cheek. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. After she finished dressing, the female student said sharply, listen up, the library is closed at this hour. You're breaking school rules being here. You know that. He clasped his hands and begged, Sister Zaiqi, I have an urgent assignment. I need a book for my studies. This is important for my future. Please let me stay here a little while. She looked surprised and pointed at him. You know my name. He straightened his hair and replied, I'm a first-year student, Ye Huang. When I first came to school, I visited the library and ran into you. Ziqi considered him for a moment, then nodded. You can stay, but whatever you see here, you don't tell anyone outside. He waved his hand earnestly. I'll keep it a secret, thank you, Sister Ziqi. He wondered, though, why she had been dressed like that in the library, but he pushed the thought aside. The math problem was more important. Ting, focus +1, current speed progress 1/10, novice level. So that's how it works. The higher your focus, the faster you work, and the less tired you get. Out in the corridor, 2 girls gossiped. Did you hear? This morning, Zhang Shuwei and Limengye had a fight. Who is that Ye Huang that 2 school beauties are fighting over? Is he really that handsome? Hearing that, Zhang Shuiwei bristled. All day long, these girls poke their noses into everything, she muttered. If they think he's just handsome, they're wrong. Meanwhile, Ye Huang borrowed Zhao Ba's math notes. Zhao Ba, lend me your math workbook, please. Zhao Ba agreed. Sure, wait a sec. Tanfei watched, puzzled. Could Ye Huang be reading second-year books to solve that problem? If so, he's too straightforward. Ye Huang snatched Zhao Ba's workbook and, just to stop Tanfei from getting what he wanted, ripped out the pages related to the problem. He handed the torn notebook back and said, You can give this to her now. Remember, don't spill it. This is the book you need, he told Zhang Shuiwei. She beamed and hugged the workbook to her chest, thrilled. Heh, Ye Huang, I know your math skills now. Soon you'll be begging me to solve things for you. After a long day in the library, Ye Huang headed home. How did it get so late? And why are there so many people around? He overheard 2 men whispering, Hey, Brother Da Xiao from the Ye restaurant. Did he offend someone? Yeah, Maybe a customer got sick from the food and came for revenge. Ye Huang instantly thought of his family's shop. He ran forward and grabbed Uncle Quach. "Uncle, what happened to my house?" "A Huang," Uncle Quach panicked. "Listen to me. Hide here. Do not go home." Ignoring the warning, Ye Huang sprinted off. Ting, breathing practice, lung capacity +1, speed progress 1/10, novice, Ting, sprinting boost activated, agility +1, speed progress 1/10, novice. At home, he saw familiar faces, the arrogant rich guy from last time, along with a tough-looking woman leading the group. The woman slammed a hand onto the counter and barked. "I came here specially to eat that noodle dish your son made yesterday, and now you tell me you are out." Ye Huang's father bowed repeatedly. "I am truly sorry. That recipe was created by my son. Only he can cook it. Perhaps you would like to order something else." The woman scoffed. "That dish can only be made by a veteran chef. Do you think I am stupid? If you do not make it again today, your business ends here." She struck the table so hard, the wood cracked. Her underlings shouted in support. At that moment, Ye Huang arrived. "Excuse me, coming through." His mother rushed to hug him. "Oh, thank goodness you are back, my precious son." His father quickly presented him like a treasure. "Dear customer, my son is here now. He will cook the noodles for you." The woman looked Ye Huang up and down. "So the delicious beef noodles were really made by you?" He replied calmly, "And if they were, or if they were not?" His mother instantly slapped a hand over his mouth. "Do not you see who they are? Mind your manners." His father kept bowing. "Sorry, sorry." The rich young master growled, "Watch your tone, brat. Our boss honored you by coming here. You dare talk back, want to spend a few days in the hospital." The woman then softened her tone, acting sweet. "Little brother, do not think too much. I have not eaten anything tasty since I tried your noodles yesterday. Big sister is hungry. Please help me out, okay?" Before he could respond, his mother dragged him toward the kitchen. "Hurry and make the noodles." "No, I do not want to," he resisted. The woman narrowed her eyes. "Little brother, what exactly do you mean?" Ye Huang answered calmly, "I have a small habit. Before cooking, I need to write a bit of homework, or I will not be in the right mood." Ting, maintaining composure under pressure, authority +1. The underlings growled impatiently. "Boss, I cannot stand this kid anymore. I have lived half my life and never met such a disrespectful brat. He needs a lesson." The woman boss raised a hand to her lips, signaling silence. "Shh." Meanwhile, Ye Huang's parents hugged each other with joy. "Heaven truly has eyes. Our son finally likes studying." 10 minutes later, Ye Huang finished the math problem. This question was actually pretty normal, he thought. The woman boss walked up and massaged his shoulders. "Little brother, feeling better now, ready to cook." He stretched his back and got up. "Much better. I will get started." Ting, dedicated cooking, cooking skill +1. He pondered, "Let us add something special this time." Soon, he carried out a steaming bowl of noodles. "Sorry to keep you waiting. Fresh beef noodles are ready." She inhaled deeply. Smells amazing." But Ye Huang stopped her. "Wait, if your men stand inside like this, customers might get scared." A single glance from the woman boss, and all the underlings bolted outside. She smiled sweetly. "Now, is it okay?" He nodded, presenting the bowl to her properly. "Your noodles, please enjoy." She eagerly took a bite, then another, and another. "This sweetness, why does it taste so different?" He explained, "I added peony petals to the broth. I marinated the beef with peony, a bit of sugar and salt, cooked slowly so the gentle fragrance seeps in. Then near the end, I add a splash of peony wine. It removes any heavy smell and enhances the aroma." She closed her eyes as she savored it. With every bite, the aroma spread so smoothly, comforting, warm, a flavor I have been searching for all along. It is incredible. The woman boss clapped her hands happily. "Wow, that hit the spot. It has been so long since I last tasted noodles this good." She handed Ye Huang a business card. "This is my card. An Key Office, Debt Collection and Aesthetic Services." She grinned. "Little brother, would you like to work for our 5-star hotel? Salary 30,000 yuan a month? Much better than staying in a small shop like this. Think about it." His parents' eyes widened with joy. A 5-star hotel, son, 30,000 a month. But Ye Huang did not waver for a second. "No thank you. My mission right now is to study." The woman boss quickly put her sunglasses back on to hide her watery eyes. "I understand. Then I will come here every day from now on." Day 2, Teacher Yang stood at the podium. "One day has passed. Submit your solutions." Zhang Shui frowned. "I borrowed that workbook to solve the problem, but the pages were torn out. That Zhao Bo." Teacher Yang reviewed the papers. Tan Fei's answer, clear logic, a little rough but correct, passed. Then he picked up Ye Huang's paper and stared. What? What is this supposed to be? The standard answer only takes a few lines. Are you playing a joke on me? Students burst into quiet laughter. Haha, Ye Huang gave up. He must have copied random bits from different pages. Just watch him get punished. But Ye Huang calmly said, Teacher Yang, please open it fully. Teacher Yang did, and his eyes widened. Ye Huang, with talent like this, how did you do so poorly on the entrance exam? Ye Huang replied, I did not think the entrance test mattered, so I just wrote whatever. Of course, inside, he knew. I have always been known as the fool of class 18. If I suddenly got high marks that would be suspicious, I already prepared this excuse. Teacher Yang declared, I announce that both students' answers are correct. Both of you will represent the school in the county math competition. Tan Fei slammed his desk and pointed at Ye Huang. No way. Did someone help you cheat? Ye Huang smirked. You are scared people will not know. You asked someone for help. Tan Fei blurted out loudly, Fine, yes, I asked Zhao Bo to solve it. But Shui Wei's borrowed book had all the important pages ripped out. How did you solve it? Zhang Shui shouted furiously. Tan Fei, you shameless jerk. Ye Huang continued, who said I used second-year knowledge to solve it. Tan Fei froze. What? What do you mean? Teacher Yang explained, if you only use grade 11 knowledge, there is only one way to solve this problem. But Ye Huang submitted 10 different methods, 3 are grade 12 level, and 7 are university level methods. Tan Fei shook his head violently. No, no way, I do not believe it. Tan Fei, you are disqualified from the competition. Copy the solution to this problem 100 times as punishment. He looked stunned. 100 times. Teacher Yang continued, as for Ye Huang, 1 month from now, you will represent our class at the county-level math competition. Ye Huang yawned and said, finally, I can catch up on my sleep. Zhang Shuiwei watched him curl up and nap again puzzled, sleeping again. What did he do all night? He shows up in class and sleeps till dismissal and still does well. Something is fishy. After class, Ye Huang left school deep in thought. I have to figure out today's plan. I taught my parents how to cook the noodles step by step, but they still cannot match my taste. Could it be because my cooking skill reached skilled level? He noticed a long queue forming outside the shop and frowned. What? Why are so many people here? Do not try to fool us with plain noodles. Today we came for the signature Guase Tian Siang beef noodles. His mother answered nervously, those special beef noodles are only served on weekends. Please come back then. She clutched him and cried with relief. My son, your noodles are so good, people do not even want mom's cooking anymore. His father urged, think of something for tomorrow. At this rate, we will not get regular customers. Ye Huang suggested, then release one more dish that my parents make entirely. That should work. His mother thumped him on the head. It is not that easy. He just grinned. You will not know until you try. Mom, Uncle Quach, thanks for lending me the market cart. I will be careful. 20 minutes later, Ting, continuous tricycle driving, driving skill +1, progress 8/10. He checked the shopping list. First on the list, glutinous rice. An old man led a little girl through the market. Do not wander off too far, Tian. Air, the old man warned. The market was crowded. Ting, carrying heavy goods, shoulder strength +1, progress 1/10, novice. This system really makes everything feel easier. Suddenly, someone shouted, kidnapping, someone is abducting my granddaughter, help. An old man sobbed, help me, help. The crowd erupted. Seeing the commotion jogged something in Ye Huang's memory, the noise and the scene flashed old recollections back into his head. Ting, auditory recognition +1, sensory upgrade to skilled, progress 11/100. He remembered the little girl, found you. All those sleepless nights worrying about my parents were not in vain. Ye Huang set his groceries down and told the old man, please watch my things. I will help you find your granddaughter. He dashed into the crowded market. Ting, flexibility +1, progress 1/10, novice. Ting, agility +1, progress 1/10, novice. Ting, short burst speed +1. He spotted 2 men carrying the little girl toward a motorcycle. This is bad, they have accomplices. The engine roared and they sped off without hesitation. Ye Huang jumped onto his 3-wheel cart and pedaled after them. Ting, tricycle driving +1, progress 10/100, skilled. He pushed himself to the limit, following the kidnappers through the streets. One of them glanced back. Boss, a tricycle is chasing us. The other scoffed. That thing, it cannot catch us. Head south. Get out of Anmin County. Ye Huang felt exhaustion creeping in. No, if I lose them, that family will be ruined. Then the system chimed again. Ting, continuous pedaling, driving skill +1, skill upgraded to skilled level. Progress 10 over 100. He suddenly felt a surge of power. It is like I am one with this tricycle. Heh, you are not getting away. He accelerated sharply, closing the distance. The kidnappers panicked. What? How is he still on us? Is that tricycle haunted? Hurry, faster. Just then, their motorcycle hit a loose stone and skidded, losing control. Ye Huang's eyes locked onto the girl. Ting. Jump power +1. Progress 1 over 10. Novice. He used the momentum, leaping the tricycle over a low fence. He collided with the kidnapper's vehicle, knocking them apart long enough to scoop the little girl safely into his arms. Both of them landed hard. Ting. Pain resistance +1. Ting. Self-recovery +1. Progress 1 over 10. Novice. He shielded her protectively as he caught his breath, but she was safe. Ye Huang looked at the little girl gently. Don't be scared. Big brother is here. The girl nodded bravely. Tian-er is not scared. Tian-er is very brave. One of the kidnappers pointed at him and shouted angrily, You brat, you are asking for trouble. He clenched his fists. Today I am going to make sure you regret interfering. Ye Huang calmly told the girl, Tian-er, wait over there, stay safe. She whispered, Be careful. The man swung his fist, and at that moment skills activated. Ting, focus novice activated. Ting, vision novice activated. Ting, reaction +1. Ting, evasion +1. Ting, shoulder strength +1. Ting, arm strength +1. Ye Huang dodged and countered with quick, precise strikes. Both kidnappers fell and clutched themselves in pain, unable to stand properly. Seeing him raise a hand again, they panicked. What are you trying to do? Ye Huang replied steadily, You like kidnapping people and selling them right. Then maybe I should sell you instead. Ting, binding, skill +1, progress 1 over 10, novice. The two kidnappers begged, Please slow down. We will pay you anything you want. Before they could finish, Ye Huang tightened the knots securing them. He dusted his hands and muttered, The tricycle might be broken. How do we get everyone back from here? Tian-er tugged on his sleeve and pointed, Big brother, use that. His eyes lit up. Great idea. Hold tight, Tian-er. Full speed. He tied the kidnappers behind the three-wheeler and took off, pulling them toward the town. The surrounding people shouted excitedly, Look, the kidnappers are being brought back. He chased down a motorcycle on a tricycle. Amazing. Well done, kid. Tian-er rushed into her grandfather's arms. Grandpa. The two hugged tightly, reunited at last. Tian-er pointed proudly at Ye Huang. Grandpa, that big brother saved me. He stopped both of the bad guys. He is really, really strong. Only then did people look around and realize Ye Huang had quietly disappeared. Ye Huang finally arrived home. Mom, I am back. His mother scolded him. You brat, you were only supposed to buy groceries. Why are you so late? You almost gave me a heart attack. He forced a smile and walked inside. I ran into some trouble on the way, but I am fine now. She suddenly pointed behind him. And why is your shirt torn in the back? He glanced over his shoulder. Ah, must have snagged it on something. So this is the effect of my minor self-recovery skill. Not a scratch left. He opened his status screen, attribute panel. Mathematics 30 over 100, skilled. Chinese 21 over 100, skilled. English 35 over 100, skilled. He stared at the list, impressed. In less than a week, my system boosted over a dozen skills. Once a skill reaches skilled level, it changes me completely. Above skilled are master and king level. If my cooking reaches master level, what would happen? He smiled with excitement. 6:30 a.m. The alarm rang. He stretched. Ting, good sleep quality, energy +1. He stood in the kitchen, observing ingredients. Glutinous rice flour, corn flour, sugar, cooking skill, skilled activated. He added osmanthus flowers and red beans, mixed with water, and steamed the mixture for 20 minutes. When he opened the lid, golden light shimmered off a soft, fluffy dessert. Not bad, not bad. 9 out of 10 girls would fall for this. He named it Spring Snow Pastry, a taste of love. Ting, new invention. Cooking +5. Suddenly, a voice yelled from outside. Ye Huang, get out here. He peeked downstairs and froze. A massive crowd surrounded the restaurant. It is not even 7:30 yet. Why are there so many people? A woman pointed at him and shouted, Everyone look, that so-called genius chef, he is actually a thief. The crowd turned hostile immediately. A thief. At his age, his parents did not teach him any manners. He stepped forward. Aunt Zhao, stop making things up. She jabbed a finger toward his face. Making things up. Then, where is the three-wheeler that belongs to Uncle Dong? Reality hit him. Oh no, yesterday I got home too late, and this morning I was busy cooking dessert. I forgot to tell Uncle Dong. Aunt Xiao kept pressing. What is wrong? Our chef has nothing to say. Hurry and return that tricycle. Uncle Dong arrived just in time. Ye Huang, it is not that I am being stingy. That tricycle is not worth much, but it has been with me for many years. I have feelings for it. Please, do not joke, just bring it back. Ye Huang lowered his head. Uncle Dong, I am sorry. I cannot return that tricycle anymore, but I can buy you a new one. Aunt Xiao scoffed loudly. A new one? Do you know how much a new tricycle costs? Do not think selling a few bowls of noodles makes you rich. Just admit you do not want to pay. His mother stormed out with a knife in hand. Tio Xuan Lan. Enough. Do not you dare call my son a thief. My son is upright and honest. Who would want your old tricycle anyway? But the crowd kept criticizing. Did not expect such a young kid to do this. He is the chef. Then, I am not eating here anymore. Customers began to leave in frustration. What should I do? If this continues, our business will collapse. Then someone shouted, look, luxury cars. A row of high-end cars parked outside, a black Mercedes brand new, a silver car with the license plate A8888. Someone gasped, that license plate belongs to Taishi Group CEO. I saw it in the news. A little girl jumped out of the car and waved, Big brother, we meet again. Tian Er ran into Ye Huang's arms. He patted her head. Tian Er, why are you here? She pointed back, I came with my dad and grandpa. That grandpa was none other than Tai Jianan, leader of one of the top 10 corporations in Anmin County. Do they all come here just to eat noodles? The old man stepped forward respectfully. Little brother Ye, we came to thank you, if not for you, my granddaughter. Ye Huang politely replied, I only did what I should. You did not have to do anything big like this. The old man glanced at the angry crowd. You seem to be in trouble. Ye Huang hesitated. Well, about that. The old man raised his voice. This misunderstanding is not his fault. It is ours. Let me explain. He addressed everyone. You have all judged wrongly. Someone as brave and righteous as Ye Huang would never steal. Did none of you watch the news yesterday? He chased kidnappers out of town to save my granddaughter, and the tricycle was damaged in the process. The crowd murmured, wait, that was him. The kid who chased kidnappers over 10 kilometers on a tricycle. We almost mistook a hero for a thief. I am so embarrassed. Applause erupted around him. Ting, good deed recognized. Character reputation +1. Progress 1/10. Novice. Ye Huang blinked. Even reputation can increase, so the higher it is, the more people trust me. Nice. Zhao Xuanlan jabbed a finger at him. Nice story you made up. What if all of you planned this together? Uncle Dong finally lost his temper. That is enough, he barked. She looked offended. You are raising your hand at me. I only did this for our skewer shop. Now the tricycle is gone too. How will we get supplies later? Te Jianan narrowed his eyes, clearly annoyed with the argument. His secretary hurried over. Director Te, the item has arrived. A sleek, custom 3-wheel vehicle was brought forward. The secretary explained, this is the Sea God, a tricycle independently developed by Taishi Group, built using the latest Yang Nation technology, refined down to every small component. Market value, 500,000 yuan. Xiao Xuanlan froze. 500,000. Taijianan said coldly, this tricycle is a gift to all of you, and from now on, do not trouble Tio Ye anymore. Uncle Dong and his wife bowed repeatedly. Thank you, Director Te. Thank you so much. Ye Huang placed a close-ed sign at the door. We are sorry if this affected everyone's appetite. The shop will be closed today. Business resumes tomorrow. The crowd sighed. Ah, getting to eat that guosetian siang beef noodles is harder than winning the lottery. Ye Huang's mother bowed continuously. Thank you, Director Te. Truly. Te Jianan raised a hand. No, it is the least I can do. Ye Huang politely invited. Te elder, Te uncle, please come in. Te Jianan looked around the small restaurant. T.O. Ye, is not this place too small? Have you ever thought about relocating? We have, Ye Huang admitted. Do you have any suggestions? There is a property in East Street, the most prosperous area of Anmin, he smiled. Taishi Group will gift it to you. Ye Huang's mother gasped. East Street, the most luxurious district in the whole county. Ye Huang quickly declined. Te uncle, you have already done so much for us. I cannot accept more. Te Jianan gripped both of his shoulders. You saved Tian Er. That alone deserves everything. When she grows up, I will even marry her to you, if she is willing. He added, here is the deal. You can rent it for 50 years, rent fee waived. Once you graduate, come work for me as general manager. He smiled. If you refuse now, that would mean you are looking down on your Uncle Te. Ye Huang could only bow. If Uncle Te insists, then I would be honored. Suddenly, Elder Te clutched his back. and winced. Ye Huang rushed over. "Sir, are you all right?" Te Jianan massaged his father's shoulders. "Dad, let me help you sit." The elder forced a smile. "It is just my age catching up. High blood pressure makes my back go numb, especially after yesterday's stress. I should find a doctor for a massage later." Ye Huang raised a hand. "Please wait a moment. I might have a solution." He carried out a beautifully plated dessert. "This pastry is good for lowering blood pressure. Please try it, Elder Te." He set the sparkling dish gently on the table. A dessert too eye-catching to ignore. Tian Er watched excitedly. "Wow, it smells so good. I want to try it too." So, the two, grandfather and granddaughter, each took a piece of the pastry. Elder Te nodded in approval. "I have tasted many desserts in my life, but one that can help lower blood pressure, this is my first time." Tian Er took a bite, and her eyes sparkled, so soft and fluffy. Elder Te continued amazed. "Just one bite and it melts like this. Lightly sweet, comforting, like a memory of young love. Even my pain feels relieved, like I just got treated by a professional." He stretched his back in surprise. "My body feels lively again, like I am a teenager." "What is this dessert? It works better than any treatment." Ye Huang smiled proudly. "This is a brand new pastry I invented. It is called Spring Snow Delight. Aside from the taste, I specifically included ingredients that help recovery. Since it helps you so much, this whole plate is yours, Elder Te. And if you ever want more, just come by any time." Elder Te sighed with emotion. "It seems my family owes you more and more. If you were not still in high school, I would even give you one of our subsidiaries." Ye Huang waved his hand. "Please do not think so much. It is just a small thing." Soon after, the Te family prepared to leave. "It is getting late. If you ever need help, come find me at Tongyo Mountain," Elder Te said. "Yes, sir," Ye Huang replied. His mother received a notification. "Urgent notice. The county mathematics contest is rescheduled to Monday 9 a.m. Parents, please help students prepare accordingly." She grabbed Ye Huang happily. "Quick. Go review in your room. Mom does not expect first place. Just please do not be last." He replied confidently. "No need, Mom. With my current skill, winning first place for you will be easy." Monday, 8:30 a.m., Anmin County Stadium was packed with worried students. "I am so nervous." Write the character person in your palm and swallow. It helps calm down. "Last year, I got eliminated early. Please heaven, just let me get third place this time." Teacher Yang called out. "Ye Huang, here," he said with a sleepy yawn. "Why wake up so early? It is just math. Waking up sooner does not mean scoring higher." Ting, basic mind reading activated. Detected jealousy level in the air, 98%. Teacher Yang instructed. "Everyone is here. Keep calm and wait for instructions to enter the exam." Two students whispered nearby. "Who is that bold-looking guy?" I checked the list. Top student of class 18, probably got in through connections. "Yeah, must just be here for fun. First year, kids should not take up a slot." What was Teacher Yang even thinking? Ye Huang turned and replied calmly, "Let us wait until the results come out before talking about who is an embarrassment." The boys suddenly became furious. "Who do you think you are talking about?" Ye Huang turned away casually. "Whoever said it, that is who." One boy pointed at him. "We are talking about you. We hate people who sneak in through the back door." "Yeah, just leave." Another student stepped in. "Enough, do not argue. Ye Huang, I get that you want to compete, but this is the most important county contest of the year. All of the top math talents are here. You should just go home and rest. Otherwise, you will regret showing up." Ye Huang asked plainly, "And you are?" Two nearby girls gasped. "You do not know To Tongtian, the senior math genius. Are you even a student of Jikai High? He has already been pre-admitted into the mathematics department of the top technical university in the nation. He gets first place every year. He is like the final boss of all math competitions." Ye Huang smirked. "Oh, then what a shame, because this year his winning streak ends with me." To Tongtian replied calmly. "Empty arrogance only makes you a joke." The proctor called out, "All students please proceed into the exam hall in order." She explained, "The contest will have 3 rounds. Round 1, mid-level function problems, 30 minutes. Ye Huang nodded to himself. Just as expected, hard for normal students, and especially tough for first years. But for me, Ting, advanced charm, skilled, activated. The proctor approached him, her eyes involuntarily drawn to him. Why is he so good-looking? Ye Huang thought, first place this year, I will not hold back. Ting, rapid writing, writing speed, +1. Progress 1/10, novice. A boy nearby whispered, sweating. He is already writing. He is not even thinking. Is he just scribbling nonsense? The proctor smiled to herself. After passing out the papers, I can finally relax a bit. But then a hand went up. "Excuse me, teacher." "Huh, what now?" She rushed over. "Is there an issue with the test?" He replied calmly, "No, ma'am, I would like to submit my paper." Her eyes widened, like thunder struck right above her head. "Submit your paper." The room froze, thunder in everyone's ears. The teacher frowned at the paper. He just got the test and already finished in less than 3 minutes. Submitting already is allowed, but nobody ever does it. You've broken the contest record. Ye Huang walked out of the exam hall, cool as you like, leaving everyone stunned. Tu Tangtian was furious. "Why didn't I cozy up to him earlier so I could copy?" he fumed. He stalked over to the sleeping Ye Huang, who was dozing under a tree, and barked, "Are you even taking this for real or just scribbling crap?" No answer. Ye Huang kept sleeping. Tu Tangtian clenched his fists and stormed off, vowing, "You wait." At that moment, another figure arrived. "Finally, you're here. I've been waiting a long time." Tu Tangtian approached, rested a hand on the newcomer's shoulder, and said, "That's the guy, Ye Huang, same exam room as me." The newcomer adjusted his glasses and replied coldly, "I understand. Make sure there are no traces left behind. Round 2 begins now. Difficulty will increase, but you still have 30 minutes, the proctor announced. She already had quite the impression of Ye Huang. Her cheeks even turned slightly pink. Hee. This time, the problems were written by my older brother, she thought proudly. Let's see how he handles that. But before she even turned away, "Teacher, I'd like to submit my paper." She froze. What? Again? 1 p.m., round 3 ended. The judges from the Mathematics Association were now grading the papers. Results would be announced later that day. Down on the field, heated debates broke out. "So, who's getting the grand prize this year?" "Come on, with our Math Demon King here. It's obvious." "Not necessarily. In my exam room, there's a guy who submitted every round within minutes. Not even Demon King 2 could do that." Tu Tangtian smirked confidently. "No matter how fast someone writes, I am still number 1. Ye Huang glanced back. "Senior, why do you keep staring at me? Don't tell me you're into me." Tu Tangtian clenched his fists in anger. "You'll regret those words." Inside the grading room, "Thank you for your hard work. I will now announce the results." A judge suddenly spoke up. "As expected, our Math Demon King's ranking is still untouched." Someone gasped, "See, Chairman, you're here." "Since I wrote the problems myself," he replied. "Surely I'm allowed to check the results." No objections. Everyone agreed immediately. "Show me Tu Tangtian's paper first." They handed it over. He reviewed it and nodded. Not bad. No wonder he was pre-admitted into the National Technical University. But then the chairman frowned. "Hold on, did you give me the wrong paper?" Everyone panicked. "No, sir. That paper definitely has his name." A proctor stepped forward. "I'm certain this is not Tu Tangtian's writing. This belongs to a student named Ye Huang. He was first to finish every round. I remember clearly." The chairman turned sharply. "Bring me Ye Huang's papers, now." A nervous teacher, the one Tu had bribed, tremblingly handed them over. The chairman scanned the papers. His face darkened, with a voice that shook the room. He thundered, "Who did this? Did you think I'm old and blind? So you could pull this kind of trick?" The chairman folded his arms. "I was wondering how Tu Tangyan suddenly improved so drastically. Turns out someone swapped the papers. Ye Huang's answers are 100 times better, especially the final problem. This level is a master among masters." The corrupt teacher panicked. "No, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me." All the other teachers glared at him. The chairman stepped closer, voice sharp. "Did I say it was you? Why are you so nervous?" Award ceremony begins. Teacher Yang silently prayed. "Please, heaven, just let someone from Jikai rank. Even 3rd place is fine." 3rd place, he held his breath as names were called. None from Jikai. And now, 2nd place, still none. And the grand prize winner from 1st high school, Tu Tangyan. Tu strode up confidently and patted Ye Huang's shoulder. "Better luck next time, freshman. Go home and study more." Girls squealed. 6-time Math Demon King, he's unbeatable. Ye Huang stood frozen. "Impossible. I answered everything correctly. How do I have no award at all?" Tu smirked. "I told you, don't embarrass yourself. Now you see who the real genius is." The host continued, "And that concludes." "Stop right there." The chairman stormed onto the stage. "Those results are invalid." Gasps filled the stadium. The chairman took the mic. "Hello everyone, I am Huai Kong, chairman of the County Mathematics Association. I have very bad news. Ta Shui, a staff member of the association, colluded with student To Tangyan to swap answer sheets. This gravely affected the fairness of the competition." To's expression turned pale. As such, Tu Tongyin is disqualified and placed on the Mathematics Association's blacklist, banned from all future competitions. And as for the true grand prize winner, from Jikai High School, Ye Huang, the stadium erupted. No way, To cheated. Then, were his previous awards fake too? Who is this Ye Huang? I've never heard of him. The chairman continued sternly, To Tongyan, you were the No. 1 candidate of First High School, but you disrespected that trust and brought shame upon your school. We will also contact your university to review the cancellation of your early admission. Tu stumbled to his knees in panic. No, please, not that. I worked too hard. Please give me another chance. He clung desperately to the chairman's leg, but was pushed aside. Teacher Yang awkwardly approached Ye Huang. Ye Huang, I misjudged you earlier. I'm sorry. It's fine, Ye Huang replied casually. Just don't make me join boring competitions like this again. The surrounding contestants turned to stare at him in disbelief. Boring competition? This contest we dreamed of entering, and he calls it boring. Ye Huang headed to the library to kill time before school ended. Still a bit early, might as well read something. Ting, reading cuisine literature, culinary enhancement unlocked. King of ingredients, skill. He blinked, king of ingredients. What's that supposed to mean? The system's mascot, Little Avocado, appeared. You asked sincerely, so I shall explain. To fulfill the long-held dream of youth, letting girls always feel refreshed and happy through gourmet food, I, the mighty system, am here. Each time you level up, I go ting-ting. The King of Ingredients skill allows food to gain miraculous effects. People who eat your dishes may even obtain superhuman abilities. Little Avocado kept rambling non-stop, making Ye Huang's forehead twitch. He grabbed the little chibi system avatar. So you finally show up. Huh, because of you, I haven't slept peacefully in days. Little Avocado flailed dramatically. Wait, stop. Systems need to breathe too. You want to destroy your own system. Nearby, Ziqi was studying. She slammed her book shut in frustration. Ye Huang, you're being way too loud. What are you even doing? He quickly let go of the system avatar and grinned awkwardly. Sorry, there was a little mosquito bothering me. Zeki sighed. Just don't disturb me. I've been stuck on a math problem for days, checked every book. Still no answer. I'm annoyed enough already. Ye Huang offered. A math problem, let me take a look. Maybe I can help. She handed him the notebook skeptically. Even the teachers couldn't solve it. Ting, skilled mathematics, activated. Scanning, solution, probability, 70%. Confirm solving, confirmed. Solution generated. Ye Huang immediately sat down and wrote rapidly. Ziqi watched over his shoulder, stunned. So, that's how this connects. This theorem can be used like that. He smiled brightly. All done. If there's any step you don't understand, feel free to ask. Ting, helping a female student. Flirting skill +1. Zedki was shocked. How? How did you do that? You underestimated me, he said proudly. I won the grand prize at the county math contest today. This kind of problem is nothing. He scratched his cheek shyly. So, feeling better now. She crossed her arms. Not unless you agree to come help me with math every lunch break. He hesitated. Well, that. She leaned in, threatening. If not, I'll put up a poster at the library entrance. Ye Huang from class 18, library staff harasser. Then let's see if you dare come here again. Ye Huang instantly dropped into a dramatic kneel. Please don't. I'll do it. I'll come every day. The new shop was in the nicest stretch of road, and Ye Huang's parents couldn't hold back their tears when they saw it. My goodness, I've never seen a kitchen with equipment like this, his mother whispered. Odd. I only ever saw this kind of setup on TV, his father added, putting a hand on his son's shoulder. How are the two of us going to run a place this big? His mother fretted. Ye Huang smiled calmly. I already planned for that. I'll hire staff right away. Just then, a young man swaggered up, looking the place over with obvious scorn. Who left all this junk here? Is this a scrapyard? He sneered. Ye Huang stepped forward. Can I help you? The man introduced himself with a smirk. I'm Wu Dao. Call me Xiao Dao. Don't be fooled by my age. I run the Nike store across the street. He went on. I heard from Teshi Group that this place was leased out to you poor folks. I could rent it back from you. Triple the current price. Interested? Ye Huang's parents glanced at each other. Free use of the shop would be tempting if they could lease it out. But they worried about Director Te's reaction. Ye Huang cut in, pointing, You've got 3 seconds to get out of here. At that moment, Wang Enki and a few others appeared at the doorway. This new Ye shop is here, right? Finally. We get to try his food. Wang and Qi told his companions to step back and not interfere with the new owner's business. Wu Dao laughed loudly. You won't sell a single bowl once I combine every shop on this street. Try and stop me, he threatened. Wang Anqi stepped forward, his presence sharp. Say that again, he warned. Wu Dao kept taunting, say it again, this shabby shop should close soon anyway. At that, Zhang Suiwei had clearly had enough. She shoved him hard across the face. He staggered back, stunned. This shop is under my protection, she snapped. Anyone who causes trouble here will answer to me. Wu Dao staggered off, fuming and swearing he'd make them pay. Zhang Shuwei then moved close to Ye Huang, teasingly authoritative. Little brother, bring me 10 bowls of the signature Guose Tianxiang beef noodles, she ordered. Ye Huang smiled. We're not officially open for a few days yet, but since you asked so nicely, I'll make them right now. She grinned in delight. Zhang Shuei passed by the shop and spotted a poster featuring a dessert. Whoa, this looks amazing. She stepped inside, only to run into Let Menjin. Oh, what a coincidence. Shuei asked, aren't you supposed to be working part-time? What are you doing wandering around here? Menji replied proudly. I heard Ye Huang's family moved here, so I took the day off to help. Instantly, the air chilled. A silent war broke out between the two girls. Menjin folded her arms. Judging from the way you act, I bet you've never done housework in your life. You'll just get in the way. How about you go home instead? Before any reply, Wang Anqi slammed a table. Little brother, are those noodles done yet? I'm starving here. Almost ready, Ye Huang called back. The shop doors opened and both girls stepped in. Ye Huang's mom greeted warmly. Hello, pretty girls. We're not open yet. Please come back another day. But both girls answered in unison. Auntie, we're here to help. His parents blinked in surprise. Auntie, help. Ye Huang came out, startled. Shuye Wei and Mengye, why are you both here? Shuye Wei smiled sweetly. We heard you moved, so we came to help. Mengye, annoyed, thought, that was supposed to be my line. Thank you, Ye Huang said honestly. We really do need help right now. Menji rushed to grab a broom. Uncle, let me handle the sweeping. Shuiwei immediately picked up a towel. Auntie, please rest. I'll take care of cleaning the tables. Wang and Qi observed with fascination. Didn't think this kid at school was this popular. Meanwhile, the parents whispered behind the counter. Mom, dear, do you think our son is dating early? Dad, dating early? I've never seen someone date 2 people early. Mom, we used to worry he was too plain to find a wife. Now the problem is which wife to choose. Dad, the one wiping the tables seems so nice. Mom, no. The one sweeping would make a perfect daughter-in-law. Ye Huang coughed loudly to shut them up. There's still a lot to clean in the kitchen. And the 2 love experts' parents vanished immediately. Ah, right. We forgot to buy groceries. Son, take care of your friends. Don't let them get tired. Ye Huang sighed. At this rate, the shop will close before it even opens. Right then, Shuiwei lightly held his arm. Ye Huang, can I ask you for a favor? What is it? She pointed shyly at the dessert on the poster. I want to try that one. Can you make it for me? Lin Ya pouted and wrapped herself around Ye Huang's arm. I want some too. Being tugged and fussed over by 2 beautiful girls made him dizzy. He sighed, let go first. I'll make it right now. Ye Huang brought over a plate. Thanks for helping today. These pastries are for you both. The girls stared at the plate, wide-eyed. Is this the spring snow delight? Zhang Shuiwei whispered. Looks pretty good, Li Menji smiled. Of course, before eating, take pictures. Only after uploading the photos with satisfaction did Zhang Shuiwei finally take a bite. The moment the pastry touched her tongue, she froze, and the piece slid from her fingers. A sensation like splashing through cool seawater under the sun washed through her whole body. Hey, this is too refreshing, she murmured. A wave of dreamy sweetness pulled both girls down into bliss as they slumped over the table, completely lost in the flavor. Ye Huang grinned to himself. Hope the place is packed tomorrow. The next morning, luxury apartment complex, Ye Huang trudged downstairs with sleepy eyes. The new home soundproofing worked. Finally, a good night's rest. He checked his phone. Grand opening today. Gotta stay focused. Suddenly, a foul smell hit him. Right outside the shop, piles of trash bags. Who's so shameless, already picking a fight on day 1? A mocking laugh answered his thoughts. It was Wu Dao. Well, the trash station manager is up early. He sneered. Trash has to go somewhere, right? Why not your shop entrance? Ye Huang's eyes narrowed. He picked the perfect day to stir trouble. Wu Dao smirked. Consider this your first opening gift. Oh, and another thing. He pointed at a group near the shops. If anyone dares set foot in Ye food today, Nike will blacklist them. No entry, ever. Ye Huang calmly raised a hand, unfazed. Ting, Featherlight State. Serenity, +1. Novice. Wu Dao wasn't finished. Not just Nike, Xiaomi and all the stores here will blacklist you too. Good luck doing business. The crowd murmured nervously. We can't risk being banned from the whole street. Maybe the new shop has issues. Already getting targeted on opening day. Wu Dao looked at Ye Huang with smug cruelty. Even a celestial king couldn't save you now. Wu Dao smirked to himself, imagining Ye Huang's family being forced to pack up and leave. But from behind, Ye Huang finally spoke up. Hey, Wu Dao, when you do things, leave others a bit of goodwill, easier to talk later when we meet again. Wu Dao scoffed, trying to preach to me now, too late. I'm not only shutting your shop down, it will belong to me soon enough. Ye Huang crossed his arms, answering coldly, and you think the real owner of this place would agree? Wu Dao replied full of confidence. Isn't it Te Zhang? We're on great terms. Right as he finished, Te Jianan arrived, waving. Xiao Ye, I canceled everything just to attend your grand opening today. Ye Huang glanced at the pile of trash. Teshu, we ran into a bit of trouble so we can't welcome guests yet. Te Jianan frowned. What happened here? His gaze turned razor sharp. Wu Dao, you did this. Panic. Wu Dao immediately crouched down cleaning. Te Jian, it was just a joke. I'll clean it up right away. Te Jianan barked. Scram. Take all that trash with you. The farther, the better. Wu Dao stumbled away in fear. Ye Huang bowed. Thank you, Shu. I really didn't know how to handle this. Te Jianan smiled. Don't waste time. Get ready for the grand opening. I can't wait to eat that Xuan Shui Fangxing pastry. Ye Huang, excited. Everyone, the grand opening of Ye Shi begins now. The crowd cheered. Finally, let's go. Ye Huang lifted the tray. Our specialty pastries, Xuan Shui Fangxing, will be sold by auction. Starting bid, 100 yuan. The crowd froze. Auction? On opening day, are these pastries made of gold? Te Jianan chuckled. That's the Ye Huang I know. He raised his hand. 200 yuan. Sold. Ye Huang handed it over. Thank you, Te Shu. This taste is more than worth the price, he said, taking a bite. Seeing that expression, everyone joined in. 120, 250. Those who bought took a cautious bite. Instantly, their eyes widened. Delicious. Worth every single cent. Soon after, headlines exploded online. Breaking news, Ye Shi's Xuanxue Fangxing, a heavenly pastry returns. Meanwhile, a mysterious man answered a call. The job you requested is done. Zhang Shuvei showed Ye Huang an online article and gasped, this is bad. Fake stories about your shop are spreading. Ye Huang, still half asleep, opened the article. Ye Shi's secret addictive pastry. What? Yesterday, everything was fine? How did this happen? He suspected Wu Dao. Could the troublemaker be out for revenge from the opening? If you hurt my family, I'll make you pay, he thought. Inside the shop, Wu Dao complained to his friends. Where is everyone? The opening was supposed to be loud and busy. A cloth suddenly smacked his face, and Ye Huang called out, Get out! Did you spread those fake stories online? Wu Dao pulled the cloth away and feigned innocence, taunting, I only sell shoes, how would I know what to post? Besides, your pastries probably have issues. Ye Huang pointed at him. The problem is you. Ting, spirit suppression activated. Ye Huang's aura tightened. He felt steadier and bolder. Wu Dao stammered, I'm just saying, your shop will close sooner or later. At that moment, Wang Anqi brought a reporter into the shop and called Ye Huang over. The reporter protested loudly. Let me go. I'll call the police. Ye Huang grabbed the reporter's collar and said, Go ahead and call. Don't imagine, I don't know who's behind the fake news. The reporter panicked and pointed at Wu Dao. It was him. He paid me to post the fake story. Wu Dao denied everything. But Wang Anqi showed a video on his phone of the two exchanging money. Wu Dao's face went blank. Before things escalated further, a young female officer arrived. I'm Tong Lingling from Anmin County Food Safety. We suspect 2 people of spreading false information. Please come with us to the station for questioning. She led the 2 men away. The shop settled. Te Jianan returned, still enjoying his pastry. Well done, Xiao Ye. Ye Huang bowed gratefully. If you hadn't been here, Anqi wouldn't have found their meeting place. Wang Anqi slumped into a chair. Do you have anything to drink in the shop? Only pastries feels incomplete. Time to experiment with beverages. Ye Huang's eyes lit up. A new idea. If pastries could be this popular, then drinks could be the next big hit. While walking down the street, Ye Huang was deep in thought. What kind of drink should I make? Soft drinks? Tea? Fruit juice? Or something totally different? Suddenly, he spotted Chu Ziki ahead and called out to her, Ziki, but before he could reach her, a man's voice spoke to her first. Ziki, you did great tonight. Customers loved your performance. The words hit Ye Huang like a lightning bolt. Performance. What kind of job is she doing? The man continued slyly, why don't you come during the daytime too? I'll help you rise to the top of the leaderboard. What do you think? Chu Ziki politely refused. Thank you for the praise, boss, but during the day, I have to study at the library for my university exams. He scoffed. Studying? What's the point? You'll still end up finding a job anyway. Work for me, you'll have money instantly. Ziki hesitated, and strangely, Ye Huang's face flashed in her mind. Why am I thinking of him now? The man leaned in closer, reaching his hand toward her face. With a voice and appearance like yours, you could go far. Just then, Ye Huang rushed forward and stopped his hand. Zeki gasped. Ye Huang. The man glared at him. Who are you? I'm her junior. Ye Huang answered. Stepping protectively in front of Zeki, his eyes sharpened. You were trying to pressure her into something she doesn't want. The man burst into laughter. What nonsense are you saying? Shuzaki covered her face in embarrassment. Ye Huang, what are you thinking? I'm just a backup singer at their hotel. The man kept laughing. Hey kid, how about you help convince her? Studying is useless. Becoming the top at my company is a rare opportunity. Ye Huang fell silent for a long moment and answered firmly, if Zeki Jie doesn't agree, I won't help you. The man waved him away, annoyed. Whatever, go home, you're interrupting our talk. But Ye Huang gently took Zeki's hand. Let's go, Zeki Jie. Any job that ignores basic respect isn't worth doing. His sudden assertiveness left her stunned. The man shouted after them, frustrated. Fine, if you walk away with him now, don't come to work tomorrow. Outside, Chu Zeki sighed. He only wants the best for me. Studying costs a lot, I can't afford to be jobless. Ye Huang replied calmly. That guy was crossing the line just now. He turned to her seriously. If you need money, come work with me instead. Back in the kitchen, Ye Huang began thinking deeply. Milk tea and fruit tea were loved by young people, and they paired well with the fan sui pastry. But which one should he make? A loud slap hit the table. His inner devil personality spoke, weaklings choose. The strong take everything. So, Ye Huang started preparing both. Ting, tea crafting level +1. Ting, ingredient combining. Brewing skill +1. Ting, mastery level raised. Current progress, 13/100. He sat back and smiled. Looks like I finally created a drink that satisfies me. Ting, ingredient king activated. Unexpected effect gained. He picked up a cup in surprise. What? Ingredient king can even activate with drinks. He took a sip. The taste was clearly different from normal milk tea, but he still couldn't sense what was special. The system's mango-like avatar popped out. Ye Huang asked, Hey, what's so special about this ingredient king skill? The system pouted, You bullied me, so I won't tell you. In class, the teacher finished the lesson. That's the National Day homework. Don't forget to do it. Zhang Shuiwei was diligently writing when a drink suddenly appeared in front of her. She let out a startled noise like a little cat. She stood up, blushing. Ye Huang, you. He smiled innocently. This is my new drink, fruit tea of the setting moon. I just invented it. I want to hear your thoughts. She brightened. Because of this drink, I won't argue with you anymore. She sipped once. Her face turned completely red. Ye Huang asked nervously, How is it? Zhang Shuiwei panicked. I don't know. I'm leaving. She rushed out without another word. Hey, don't just run away. In the library later, Ye Huang sighed. She always runs away. I can't understand what she's thinking at all. Kuzuki overheard and said, So that's why you came looking for the manager of Yeshi, to test your Snow White milk tea. He grinned. Pretty good job, right? I can manage the restaurant's reputation online while studying here. She tasted the milk tea. He asked, How is it? She stopped drinking, leaned in, and whispered something into his ear. He froze in shock. It helps relieve discomfort during that time of the month. She smacked him on the head with a book. You don't have to say it out loud. Back in the kitchen, Ye Huang returned to organizing things for the National Day. Roughly everything was set. Everyone had worked hard. Then he suddenly received a phone call. He picked up, Hello. A voice on the other end cried, Come, save me. Ye Huang froze. Gina, what's wrong? On the line, Pon Pon in class said, You're not really... She says, You're just a bookworm who knows how to study. She wants to challenge us to a real PUBG match to see whose brother is better. Ye Huang wiped the sweat from his brow. I thought you were in danger. National Day is coming. I don't have time for games. The caller pleaded. Just one day. Won't you help ease my anger? I'll do you a favor if you win. Ye Huang shrugged. Win 100 conditions and I'll help. Okay, deal. Send me the address and time. On the match day, Ye Huang arrived at the meeting point, thinking, not good. I overslept after too much PUBG last night. Zina berated him for being late. You're too slow. We've been waiting a long time. The caller introduced her roommates. 3 girls stepped forward and greeted him. Hi, I'm Zhao Xiodan, Zina's close friend and roommate. I'm Zhang Xiaohua. I'm Zhao King. I've heard about Ye Shi for a long time. Zina told Ye Huang they were all taking part in the event together. Seeing the 4 girls, Ye Huang inwardly sighed. Looks like I'll have to carry all 4 of them. Then Pan Pan and her older brother appeared. Ye Ji Na, you really brought your bookworm brother. Pan Pan said, I'm Pan Pan, and this tall guy is my brother. The tall man stepped forward and introduced himself with a soldier's bearing. Hello, I'm Gaejun, formerly an elite trooper of the 77th Legion, Eastern District. Ye Huang thought, a retired soldier showing up to play PUBG, it's like an adult bullying kids at a playground. They shook hands. Ye Huang was surprised by Gaejun's grip. Ting, external pressure encountered, damage resistance +1. Gaejun decided to test his strength. So, you want to try me? Kid, don't expect me to go easy on you. Ting, activate gripping power. Novice. Ting, shoulder strength. Advanced. Ting, increase pain stimulation. Mental attack +1. Novice, activate mental attack skill. Novice, amplify pain signals in the target's arm nerves. The target will suffer multiplied pain. Gaejun's face strained as the sudden surge surprised him. The kid's power jumped unexpectedly. He growled that he'd have to be serious. Gaejun couldn't bear it and cried out, but Pan Pan clapped and cut him off. Okay, the event will start soon. Get ready. She was right. Everyone needed to change into their gear. Gaejun's hand was red from the handshake. Pan Pan turned to Ye Huang. Are you sure about this? Jina's brother is just an ordinary high school student. Ye Huang thought quietly, fine. We'll meet on the battlefield.